In the history of cinema, certain faces transcend mere beauty to become something legendary. In the silent era, it was Lillian Gish's ethereal glow. The 1930s had Garbo's mysterious allure. The 1940s gave us Rita Hayworth's smoldering sensuality. But in the 1990s, Jennifer Connelly emerged as something entirely new, a beauty so rare, so timeless, that it seemed to exist outside of any specific era. 1990's The Hot Spot was more than just a breakthrough. It was a revelation. Dennis Hopper, a director known for his unflinching eye, understood exactly what he had discovered. Watch her first entrance in that white dress. The way the camera lingers on her face. This wasn't just another pretty young actress. This was the arrival of a true screen goddess. What made The Hot Spot so remarkable was how it captured the multiple dimensions of Jennifer's beauty. In the Texas heat, her skin took on an almost otherworldly glow. Those famous green eyes, under Hopper's direction, could shift from innocent to knowing in a single frame. Every angle revealed something new, a jawline that could cut glass, cheekbones that caught the light like fine crystal. 2004, 2009, hiatus and return to film. After a 2-year absence from the film scene, Connelly returned in the 2005 horror psychological thriller Dark Water, which was based on a 2002 Japanese film of the same name. She played Dahlia, a frightened young woman traumatized by her past, who moves with her daughter to an apartment in New York City where paranormal happenings take place. In his review, critic Roger Ebert wrote, "I cared about the Jennifer Connelly character. She is not a horror heroine, but an actress playing a mother faced with horror. There is a difference, and because of that difference, Dark Water works." She played Kathy Adamson in an adaptation of the novel Little Children alongside Kate Winslet, a film which focuses on the relationship between Sarah Pierce, played by Winslet, and Brad Adamson, Patrick Wilson. Connelly co-starred in Blood Diamond opposite Leonardo DiCaprio, where she portrayed journalist Maddie Bowen, who is working on exposing the real story behind blood diamonds. New York Magazine praised her performance. Connelly is such a smart, sane, unhistrionic actress that she almost disguises the fact that her character is a wheeze. Both Little Children and Blood Diamond were nominated for multiple Academy Awards. Career opportunities skating sequence. Then came career opportunities, and with it, one of the most memorable displays of natural beauty in 90s cinema. The famous roller skating sequence showed something rare, an actress who could look impossibly gorgeous under the harshest conditions. Think about it. Fluorescent lighting, a department store setting, simple clothing. Yet every frame could have been a magazine cover. Study that sequence carefully. The natural grace of her movement, the way her hair catches the light, the playful smile that seems to come from a place of genuine joy. This wasn't manufactured beauty. This was something real, something authentic that the camera simply couldn't help but love. Dark City ethereal sequences. By 1998, Dark City presented Jennifer Connelly in a way that no other film had dared. As Emma Murdoch, she achieved something that seemed impossible, looking simultaneously ethereal and grounded, mysterious and approachable. The nightclub sequences deserve particular attention. Watch how the noir lighting plays across her features. In shadows, most actresses lose their power. Jennifer somehow became even more mesmerizing. Those torch singer scenes were a masterclass in screen presence. The way the camera caresses her face in half shadow, how the light catches her eyes even in darkness. Directors had learned something crucial about filming Jennifer. Sometimes the most stunning shots were the ones that revealed her beauty gradually, letting it emerge from darkness like a classic painting coming into light. Personal life. While filming The Rocketeer, Connelly began a romance with her co-star, Billy Campbell. They became engaged, but broke up in 1996 after 5 years together. Connelly then had a relationship with photographer David Dugan, with whom she has a son, born in 1997. On January 1st, 2003, in a private family ceremony in Scotland, she married actor Paul Bettany, whom she had met while working on A Beautiful Mind. They have 2 children, a son born in 2003, and a daughter born in 2011. After living together in Tribeca, she and Bettany moved to Brooklyn Heights. Requiem for a Dream Transformation. The turn of the millennium brought us Requiem for a Dream, and with it, a kind of beauty rarely seen in cinema. raw, unflinching, and somehow even more powerful when stripped of all artifice. Watch how Aronofsky's camera captures her in those early scenes, all perfection and light, then bravely follows her character's descent. Even in the darkest moments, that essential luminosity never disappears. It's a testament to her unique presence that even in a film about destruction, her beauty remains hauntingly memorable. A Beautiful Mind elegance. Then came A Beautiful Mind, the role that would win her an Academy Award. But beyond the accolades, this film captured Jennifer Connelly at a fascinating moment, when youthful beauty transforms into something more sophisticated. Those scenes in the lecture halls, the way she carries herself in perfectly tailored 1950s clothes, this was beauty meeting gravitas. Watch how Ron Howard's camera lingers on her face during the emotional sequences, the way those famous green eyes tell entire stories without a word being spoken. House of Sand and Fog maturity. In House of Sand and Fog, we see another evolution. Now, in her early 30s, Jennifer possessed something that made classic Hollywood photographers like George Hurl famous: the ability to look even more striking in sadness. Those scenes of quiet devastation, lit like Dutch paintings, showed how true beauty only deepens with emotional complexity. 1980, 1985. Modeling and early roles. When Connelly was 10 years old, an advertising executive friend of her father suggested she audition as a model. Her parents sent a picture of her to the Ford modeling agency, which shortly after added her to its roster. Connelly began modeling for print advertisements before moving on to television commercials. In an interview with The Guardian, she revealed that, after having done some modeling, she had no aspirations to become an actress. She appeared on the covers of several issues of the American teenage magazine 17 in 1986 and 1988. In December 1986, she recorded 2 pop songs for the Japanese market: Monologue of Love and Message of Love. She sang in phonetic Japanese as she did not speak the language. The legacy. In an industry obsessed with youth, Jennifer Connelly offers a different narrative. Her beauty isn't about perfection, though she has that in abundance. It's about character. Every line earned, every subtle change in her features has only added to her appeal. She's not fighting time. She's showing us how to embrace it gracefully. When we study the great beauties of cinema history, certain faces stand out as timeless. Garbo's mystery, Audrey Hepburn's elegance, Grace Kelly's sophistication. Jennifer Connelly belongs in this pantheon not just because of her perfect features, but because she shows us something profound about beauty itself. That true radiance only deepens with time. In the end, Jennifer Connelly's beauty isn't just about perfect symmetry or striking features. It's about that indefinable quality that makes you want to watch her even when she's just listening in a scene. It's about how she can look different in every frame, yet always unmistakably herself. It's about the kind of beauty that doesn't demand attention, but commands it naturally. As we look back across her career, one thing becomes clear: Jennifer Connelly doesn't just possess beauty. She shows us what beauty really means. In an age of filters and artificial enhancements, she reminds us that true beauty isn't about perfection, it's about authenticity. And that, perhaps, is her greatest gift to cinema, showing us that real beauty only gets better with time. The story of Jennifer Connelly's beauty isn't over. Like all great works of art, it continues to reveal new depths, new angles, new ways of catching the light. In an industry that often treats beauty as a fleeting commodity, she remains proof that some things truly are timeless.